Hello, this is Gary at Jack Raven Bushcraft. Thank you for watching our video. This week I'm going to show you how to process cow parsley fibres for making cordage. Cow parsley is a plant that I am familiar with. It's one that we eat on a fairly regular basis in the early part of spring. However, cow parsley can be mistaken for hemlock. So if you're not 100% certain on what it is you're looking at, then my suggestion would be to not eat these things. I do have a post on our blog which will talk you through the differences between cow parsley and hemlock. So we have photos of the overall kind of structure, shape of the plant, photos of the leaves so that we can compare them, the stems so that we can compare them, and so yeah, take a look at that so that you're looking at the right thing. Recently, Billy Suter, who runs some courses for us, so he does some bone tools and primitive fishing kit, buckskin tanning, these kinds of courses for us. He got in touch with me and showed me essentially extracting the fibres from cow parsley. So this was a new thing for me, so I just want to kind of make sure that Billy's getting full credit for it. So cordage is a really important resource for us in the wild. So the more sources that we're aware of, the more sources that we know that we can use to make our cordage, then the better. What I'm going to do with this cow parsley is basically harvest it by taking this off at the base, like so, and this is going to be my raw material. So the process is not dissimilar to preparing a nettle. So what I'm going to do is just roll along the stem, like so, and then get my nails in, split it open, so now, one of the issues we face with cow parsley that we don't face with nettles, the nodes here are much more robust, so where these side stems come off, and so I suspect that we may not be able to get a long fibre off this, but we'll try. I'm going to give it a go and see what happens. Like that. Right, so I'm not going to get past this bit here though, so I'm going to break that off there. So I can open this out like that, and then back down to the bottom of the plant. And now just going to break it and get rid of these inner bits. So again, much as we would do with stinging nettles, it is the outer fibre that I'm interested in. So what I'm going to keep doing though is snap and pull. So ordinarily, if I was doing this with stinging nettles, then I'd be able to just pull, at this time of year anyway, midsummer, I would just be able to pull them off. Towards the end of the season, I would adopt this same tactic, so it's kind of a snap to remove the inner, and then just kind of keep going on it like that. So, sort of working my way along. Whoops. Peeling those inner, that inner from the outer, like so. cautious here. And so you can see we're getting these really quite nice fibres coming off. This is going to be the tricky bit. This is where the node was. So yeah, a little bit, need to be a little bit more delicate there, but essentially I think, or at least I hope, that I am going to be able to get over that there. Yeah, so that has, I have been able to get around the node on it. So yes, I'm just kind of just repeating now as that same process all the way along. So as I say, what I'm doing there is just snapping it to break the inner, and then just pulling that apart, pulling it off. So I'm ending up with these fibres. So this kind of thing, let's just finish that off a bit properly. So there are the fibres from the cow parsley. Now, what I'm thinking on this, they are definitely more delicate to deal with than nettle fibres. You have to exert a little bit more care on it to not damage these fibres. So you'd need to be a little bit more cautious with it, a little bit more careful with it. But that is a very useful, usable fibre. I hope that is of use to you, something that you can take with you on your own bushcraft adventures. I will try my best to get some more content out next week. You can make sure you don't miss out on that by subscribing either to our YouTube channel or to our blog, either of which are Jack Raven Bushcraft. In the meantime, take care.